Before James Cameron directed the legendary film Terminator, Titanic, and Avatar, he was a truck driver. Today I want to talk about how James Cameron became a director, referring to some important points from book The Futurist about his life and films, the book James Cameron's story of science fiction, and his several interviews. Number 1. Create. According to the book The Futurist, when he was young, some Saturdays he went to Royal Ontario Museum. He pulled out his sketchbook and drew helmets and mummies. And he created his own comic book versions of movies and TV shows he liked. This experience definitely helped him develop drawing skills for his film concept sketches or concept arts. Number 2. Be a bookworm. According to the book James Cameron's story of science fiction, when he commuted to high school by bus, which took an hour each way, or 2 hours round trip, he read a lot of science fiction novels. This habit must inspire him, expand his imagination, and tell him what amazing stories are. And according to the book The Futurist, after his watching 2001: A Space Odyssey by Stanley Kubrick, he was inspired by the film, and he read the book How 2001 Was Made, and learned about the film's sophisticated special effects. Later, this knowledge proves crucial to getting his first promotion in the movie business. James Cameron and many great artists, Coco Chanel, Karl Lagerfeld, and Michael Jackson, were avid readers. I believe the mental impressions, experiences, and learning they received from books made unique differences from others in their artwork. Number 3. Be true to your curiosity and take action. In Ted's speech, he said that the first of his life lesson is curiosity. According to the book The Futurist, Jacques Cousteau's underwater documentaries inspired him as a teenager, and he begged his parents to enroll him in scuba class despite living in a little village in Canada, 600 miles from the nearest ocean. And he took the lessons, and the harsh training engendered in him a confidence and resourcefulness that would help him survive two near-drowning experiences in his life. One of them while filming his film, The Abyss. And needless to say, his disinterest in the deep sea has led to his film Titanic. And when he was 14 years old, he watched 2001 by Kubrick. He was impressed by the film, so he and his friend started shooting using his friend's father's Super 8 camera and spliced their footage. He acted on his curiosity right away and gave it a try. These experiences have made him what he is today and what his today's films are. Number 4. Meet great people. According to the book The Futurist, he had a girlfriend, and she suggested he meet Hollywood hopeful and sci-fi fun friend Wisher. And soon, another friend, Frakes, came into their orbit. He became Cameron's creative mentor. Frakes said, "You should write movies, science fiction movies specifically." And he introduced well-written screenplays to him to get him started writing scripts. Meeting good friends in this way leads to further good encounters, gives us new insights that we wouldn't have noticed on our own, and gives us learning that we wouldn't have encountered on our own. Number 5. Get funded. Funding is hard for upcoming filmmakers or directors to turn their imagination into reality. So how did James Cameron get the money to make his first film? According to the book The Futurist, he was funded by a friend of a friend's dad, an accountant for a consortium of Orange County dentists looking for a place to invest some money. He brought some of his paintings, and he and his friends delivered their pitch. And they got $30,000 for their film. And they made the film Genesis. This is unbelievable, but this is true. This teaches us that we need to carve out our own opportunities in such a way that we can never reproduce them. Number 6. Be a director. I love these words from James Cameron's famous 1999 interview to aspiring directors. He says like this: a lot of people ask me, what's the best advice to someone who wants to be a director? And the answer I give is very simple. Be a director. Pick up a camera. Shoot something, no matter how small, no matter how cheesy, no matter whether your friends and your sisters star in it. Put your name on it as director. Now you are director, so it's a state of mind. These words encourage me all the time. It's a state of mind. He produced his first film as a director, exactly as described above. Number 7. Dive into an environment that allows you to glow. According to the book The Futurist, he got hired by Roger Corman's New World Pictures through his first film, Genesis. Roger Corman's low-budget productions have launched the careers of Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, Ron Howard, Jack Nicholson, and many others in Hollywood. I want to talk about Roger Corman and his inspirational autobiography, How I Made 100 Movies in Hollywood and Never Lost a Dime, more and more. So I'll talk about this book in another video in the near future. Now let's get back to James Cameron's story. He started working as a model builder initially and worked hard. As a result, he became an art director. After that, he became a second unit director, and at last, he became a director. Number 8. Don't wait for something to happen. In the 1999 interview, he states, "You never really get an opportunity. You take an opportunity, In the filmmaking business, no one ever gives you anything. Nobody ever taps you on the shoulder and say, I really admire the way you are, the way you talk, and the way you draw. I think you'd make a good director." Doesn't happen that way. You have to constantly be pulling on somebody's sleeves, saying, "Hey, I want to direct. I want to direct. I want to direct." These words are so inspirational. Don't wait for something to happen. We have to take an opportunity by ourselves. Number 9. Take risks. In Ted's speech, he said, "Take risks. If you don't have any experience, challenge like him. Take action like him. Be true to your curiosity no matter what anyone else says." I always say these words to myself again and again. Take risks. Thanks for your watching. Today I talked about how James Cameron became a director. The content I told you today is less than a third of The Futurist. So if you are interested in this book, I recommend you get the book and read it for further inspiration. Check out the links in the description, including the other books we've covered today. I hope you guys feel this video is valuable and inspirational. Please leave comments below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more inspiration. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. And it always gave me the strength to carry on.